Good evening, ladies and gents. You're tuned in to WYRD Wizard Radio. I'm your host, Theo Thunderbird Thompson, coming to you live from New York City, New York. We will join our heroes of the New York Oars Department in this week's thrilling episode of Wizard Cops right after a word from our sponsor. Nefarious, wanton, licentious, harlot, covetous, scarlet, desire. Love potions are illegal. Put your love in Lemurow. Lemurow by Delacour. Available at Paxton's and Morgana's Boudoir.
Hello everybody, welcome to Wizard Cops. I'm Brandon Sanchez, your storyteller.
I'm Aaron Schwartz, playing Eric Maurice Sanson.
Joey Nestra, playing Charlie Dempsey.
Matt Carvin, playing Dean O'Kyra Duvain.
So this is our second session, and shall we recap?
So in our first session, we were introduced to each other. We met our commissioner, and we were put on our first assignment to protect the Malkavian theater from a potential threat.
We went to the Malkavian and spoke to the owner of the Malkavian, Armand Rafa, a alleged vampire.
Mm-hmm.
And
he had been receiving death threats and threats on his theater and establishment because he's producing a play about the late British Dark Lord.
Point of order, would a death threat for a vampire be an undeath threat?
Oof,
Okay. So...
Boo!
So...
Yeah, undead.
Shame on you.
Shut up, Joey!
Oh, God.
God!
Shame on you.
You don't even go here!
No, I live here.
Oh, that's right, this is your house.
I feel terribly now.
Okay,
Okay, so
anyhow, he's been getting threatening letters from the American Coalition for Magical Purity, which is just another name for the American branch of the Death Eaters, who are still around, because they are producing a play called Riddle about the life and times of Dark Lord, he must not be named.
Think Wicked, Sans the Whimsy.
Wicked Sans the Whimsy.
For you musical theater buffs.
So they went and captured the person who sent this letter. They found out who he was. They captured him and brought him back to the station. I believe that Dean and Eric are going to be interrogating him, while Charlie is going back to the Malkavian to do some security. So let's get started, gents.
and here we are.
Here we are. So, Dean. Oh, and there was one other thing that I wanted to talk about. This is for you, Eric, because you are an accomplished legilimency. Legilimency is... You are allowed to use legilimency in the field, but it does not count as evidence. You can use it to find evidence, or discover evidence, or whatever, but you need to have hard evidence.
It itself cannot be used as
It's
evidence.
like using a psychic. Like, you can
Yeah.
use the psychic to help you find the body, but it's having the psychic say the body is there does not mean the body is there.
Right, gotcha.
Yeah, and people can mess with legilimency anyway,
Right,
as Lord Voldemort did in Book 5.
yeah. Or in the movie when he had that awesome shred face in Harry's dream. Remember that? He sticks his tongue out.
His shred fit. Oh, that's right. He totally does.
Yeah, like Harry's having that flashback with all the stuff that Voldemort's been invading, and he does that awesome, like, he sticks his tongue out, and you gotta be thinking like, hey, someone in the on the cutting room floor thought, yeah, let's keep that.
Let's use Gene Simmons' face.
Yeah, this Gene Simmons Voldemort face. This is great. Let's keep it.
I'm pretty sure I saw that on a storyboard somewhere.
Yeah.
That face.
It's required.
Yeah.
They told him to do it, and then
JK put it in.
Yeah.
JKR put it in.
Yeah.
She was like, it would be totally metal if...
Yeah. It'd be so.
It'd be so boss. I'm sorry. It'd be so boss.
It'd be so boss. Okay, so... You guys... Dean, you know that the place you take to interrogate prisoners is underneath the station. It's not a dungeon. We don't have dungeons here. That would be uncivilized. But instead it's acquired the name The Cellar.
Sounds refined.
Yes. The cellar is not like the official prison.
Is it dungeon themed?
It might be dungeon themed.
Could not possibly be malicious.
No, not at all. But it is known as a cellar.
It's a theme cellar.
It.
That's my dungeon theme.
Gross.
Yeah, so that's where you take prisoners to interrogate them. Cordelia has also told you that if you don't get sufficient evidence out of this guy, she's going to be very cross with you. If it turns out that you took him in for nothing, that could be a problem.
Whoops. Sorry, Mom.
You guys are just a bunch of loose canyons.
I'm gonna put that on a shirt.
Yeah, no, I know. Loose canyons.
Loose canyons.
I don't know if you guys heard
shirt.
this, but in Chapter 1, Part 1, I definitely said loose canyons instead of loose cannons, and nobody commented on it.
It's become a thing now.
Yeah, we've been listening to it consistently because we've never done a podcast before, so we were looking for things that we messed up and whatever, and we are all obsessed with that part. Just loose canyons. You're a bunch of loose canyons.
How could a canyon be loose?
I don't know. It could be grand, but can't it be loose?
I mean, I guess it could be tight.
It could be tight.
So it could potentially be loose.
Tight
Yeah.
canyons.
Your canyon
It's
is
a creative
way too
interpretation.
tight.
So you guys have
Poetic descriptions.
You guys have the Death Eater Markov Hain.
Question: what happened to his wand? Do I still have it? Did I turn it in as evidence?
You didn't say anything else, so I mean, you guys can decide that amongst yourselves.
Okay.
I feel like taking of the wand is would be in the code for our procedure.
Yeah,
Well,
we
yeah.
would have it, but like what we would do with it after, I would think it'd be evidence.
I'd probably turn it in as
Yeah.
evidence.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that happened.
Yeah.
Before I leave, I'll give it to.
Yes.
Well, you
the
can always
evidence
use
locker.
Priori Incantatum on it. Although it
We
was
already
just
did.
a dusting spell that he
Yeah,
used.
exactly.
Yeah, he enchanted a feather duster. That's the last thing he did. Even though his apartment was.
Well, wasn't apparition his last spell because he apparated into the apartment?
Well, it was a slightly better
Okay, so you were able to
priori
tell two
incantatum.
spells.
You got 2 spells back.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. You got two.
I
spells.
just rolled really high apparently.
Yes.
2 spells for 1. I don't
Yeah.
think you rolled high at all last
No, you didn't.
I did not. I was horrible.
Okay.
8 die, no successes.
week. So, you guys bring him down to the cellar. There are several different cells down here. Everything is kind of like
Cells in the cellar.
there are cells in the cellar. Yes.
Oh.
Prison cells, naturally.
Oh.
And a few of them are high security, meaning they have like really old-fashioned, dark-looking chains in them.
That's awesome.
Yeah, there's nobody down there right now. And this is not the official like prison. If someone gets convicted, they will go to prison. So yeah, what are you guys gonna do?
So is it just the 2 of us who are to interrogate him and watch, or are there people down there who would be watching from the other side of the mirror?
There is no mirror.
So it's just the 2 of us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool.
So we take him to a room and then we sit him on a chair.
Sort of the
It's very old school.
the Aura department being shady and having certain outdated policies is definitely a thing. I'm just throwing that out there. Like,
Yeah.
like there are certainly ways that an Aura could abuse their power very easily.
Really? Seems pretty airtight. Seems pretty legit. I don't know. This dungeon cellar looks legit. This screams legit. So we
Emphasis
had
on screams.
Yeah,
It
screams.
screams. As you walk down into the cellar, several torches, not torches, but gas lamps light up on all of the walls.
Are there
It's
other?
pretty good light. It's pretty steady. It's not.
Are there other?
It's not too horrifying. It's very clean.
Are there other prisoners in any of the holding cells that we
No,
passed?
there are not any other prisoners.
Okay, so we just
There's
head
no
over-
one to hear him scream.
Perfect.
Essentially.
Perfect. Good.
I believe you threatened to cut off his hand last week, Dean.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Was it? Oh, I must have been very nice last week.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Pull a Ramsey on him.
I might.
Oh God, no.
Okay.
Okay.
The story has a happy ending.
So we go into the
Harry
room.
Potter a la George
So
R.R.
I conjure a sausage.
Ah.
And I eat it suggestively.
Yeah. No.
You can't create food though.
That's not my type of magic anyway.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you guys bring him down to the cellar.
So we go into the interrogation room,
Mm-hmm.
is it just the standard
It's like
Batman kind of room?
it's a
table?
Batman room for sure. It's got like it almost looks like a vault. The door is this huge iron door, and on the inside there is some rope and a wooden chair, and it's all made of granite.
Where is she?
The wooden chair's made of granite. Sorry.
No, the cell is made of
I
granite.
get it.
No, the chair is made of granite and the cell is made of wood.
Right.
I sit him down on the nondescript chair.
The over.
I throw him
the
down
overly
onto it.
descript chair, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
I stand. I stand at the back of the room.
So here's the deal. You're gonna sit there and you're gonna tell us everything.
I don't have anything to tell you.
That's what you think.
You just came into my home, rummaged through my stuff, and then captured me for no reason.
Oh, I think we had plenty of reason. Eric?
We do know that you wrote the letter to the Malkavian Theater with a certain aggressive threat, and you have been found with suspicious paraphernalia.
So I'm not allowed to have free speech in this country anymore, I guess.
You're allowed to speak however you like. Others might not like it.
You might just have to suffer the repercussions.
He kind of looks confused. And then he says, my society is planning on protesting the play tomorrow evening.
And what would this protest consist of?
Peaceful protest.
That letter didn't sound too peaceful.
May I? The
Yeah.
letter?
You have the letter.
Yeah. Let's see. For those who...
He just
Yeah,
crosses his
it's a
arms.
really cool letter that I'm holding right now. There is an actual really cool letter. We'll hopefully post it on the website.
Brandon did work, yay!
Yay. Oh, that's mean. He did a lot of work.
I was kidding. That's a joke.
Damn.
Let's see.
Okay, I'm not there.
I'm not doing any work in the show we're doing right now.
Let's see. According to your letter, it says here, if your theater fails to comply, we will know and will take drastic action to be sure that no further lies are spread. We
What?
cannot guarantee the safety of you or your patrons in this case. That sounds a little more than peaceful, wouldn't you say?
He just stares at you menacingly and has his arms crossed. He says, you're not getting anything out of me.
Now, point of order. What is the required probable cause for veritaserum?
Veritaserum is extremely expensive to make.
I figure like the police station would probably have some, but there has to be like some kind of high level something that's
In order
required.
to receive veritaserum, you would have to make it yourself and use it, which would be very shady. If you, and I mean,
Oh,
it's very
I couldn't like
difficult.
apply for use of it.
Well, that's
in
what I'm
the
saying.
department,
I'm saying either you could do it yourself,
or
you can apply, but it would take a while to go through.
oh no.
That
Screw
sounds
that.
like
People should
tape.
probably be dead or something before you. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
if that sounds a little bit like I'm preventing you from just solving every case instantly, that's definitely true.
No, that's, yeah.
But
No,
there are
that's
cases.
totally fair.
There are cases where you could definitely use veritaserum.
Yeah.
But you'd have to apply for a vial of it.
Unless it were like something drastic, like the JFK assassination.
Right. And if
They
like,
might put a rush on that.
if the city council member
Or they might not.
was about to be assassinated, or you learned of some massive threat against the city,
Okay.
then that would definitely
So
warrant
then-
it immediately. But most of the time, it's going to take a while.
So would I be able to try another session of legitimacy?
Absolutely.
I would love to try another session of legitimacy. For this, I would roll my one's potency with this, or no?
No,
Because it's not a, okay. So then I have my legitimacy score, which is 3, plus. Is this resolve?
This would
Or
be.
I forgot what we did last time.
Did I say manipulation?
It might be manipulation. I don't remember.
We should have written that down. Edit that out.
That's
We probably won't.
That's not gonna be edited out.
No.
It's still a new game.
Composure?
No.
No.
I would think
Composure
it'd
would
be
be if you're being
either.
legitimized against.
Legitimized.
I would think it'd be
Oh, that's what I
either
was envisioning.
resolve
I don't
or
know.
manipulation.
I'll shut up.
I'm going to say manipulation.
Manipulation.
Yeah.
So that
you
would
can start-
be my manipulation is 2, so that's a 5 total
Mhm.
to legilimance him. Is that the? Yep. Yes, it is.
Legilimance?
Make
Sure.
it up, make it
Why
up
did I
verbs. Make
I
it up
have
verbs.
2 successes, 3
Three.
successes,
4.
4 successes, 4 successes.
Ooh, 4 successes. I'm gonna have to think for a second.
I legilimens the pants
With
off
all
him.
of the information that you glean.
Suddenly naked.
He puts up a small amount of resistance. He sort of realizes what you're doing, but he's not able to stop himself from thinking of all of these different things. You see him furiously typing at a computer. You see him like angrily looking at like the marquee of an Malkavian and saying riddle. He's very pissed off. You can feel his anger.
Does he go in the woods and dance? His
What?
emotions out.
Like in a warehouse.
Possible?
Is this Footloose?
Yes.
That's a warehouse. Not
Is
the
there? Oh, I
woods.
thought it was.
No.
Oh, sorry. I'm thinking of the parodies of.
Yeah, you
all
can edit
of
that
them.
out too.
Or it
I
could
won't.
be, Zac Efron in High School Musical
Yeah.
2,
Or.
which I've never seen.
Well, I was thinking of like Hot Rod.
I have.
Oh, I haven't seen Hot Rod.
You haven't seen Hot Rod?
No.
Yeah, because that's what
Zac
he does.
Efron dances his anger out on
On a golf course.
That's
Right.
with the sprinklers on.
Yeah.
Yeah, High School Musical too.
That actually matches perfectly.
See, now
with Let
I
Go.
don't feel so bad because you guys are referencing.
And then I don't feel.
Oh, okay.
So,
It's Eric. Just let it go.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
it's already happening.
Let's rise like the break of dawn.
Anyway.
And that's how Joey died.
Oh. And that's how Joey died. May he rest in peace.
I don't care what you're going to say. All right, I'm done.
What's going on with the guy?
You're glad to have bothered me anyway.
Knew he had to finish it.
Okay, so, Eric, you also see a gathering of people in a room. They're all dressed in like normal clothes, but he's like ranting and raving amongst them, talking about this show. He's got like a copy of the script in his hand. He's waving it about. Of course, when you use legitimacy, you can actually hear people talking. It's like it's like an Israel. It's kind of like using a pensieve, isn't it? Because that's how Harry sees Snape's recollection of
Yeah.
when James.
I'm sorry. I
wants me
thought
to
I heard you
take off-
say, like in Israel. Like
Yeah.
that's what I heard.
Oh
It
no,
is-
like a
it-
pensieve.
It is
Right.
real. Yes.
It is real. Got it.
It is real.
It
yes.
is real.
Sorry. I
No,
was
because
confused.
yeah, he wants to see me take off Snivelly's trousers.
Exactly.
That'll do.
Exactly. You
So-
definitely can hear things that they're saying.
Hello.
You just got so many successes. I'm not sure what to tell you. I had to tell you what was-
I'll tell you what I'm looking for. I'm looking for.
But they have a copy of the play.
Okay, which means that they most likely have some kind of contact within the show, if they got a copy of the script,
That's possible.
Or they stole it.
or they
Or
stole
they
it.
stole it.
I'm also looking for, if this is a possibility, I'm looking for any plans that they might have, any times or anything when they might want to show up, or what they might have prepared in advance.
I see. Well, one image that you continue to find that he sort of focused on is the Death Eater masks that you found in his bed.
Okay.
He seems to think those will be enormously important in achieving his goal. And yes, at the meeting, nobody's wearing a mask though.
Right.
Yes,
Just for special occasions.
it's just for special occasions. Like
Question.
when they launch on the World Cup. What?
Joey has an idea, but Charlie's not there. Should I
So-
keep it to myself?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just making sure. I wasn't sure what kind of game we were running. All right.
No,
cool.
we're
Okay.
gonna try and do this by book. We
Even
are
though you're a bunch of loose
a
canyons.
bunch of loose canyons.
So you're looking for the plans.
Or any kind of time that they would be gathering, place that they would be gathering before.
Mm-hmm.
immediate before the thing happens plans.
I see. Well, I mean, you can't legitimate memories that haven't happened yet.
Right. But I mean, if they had planned, we're gonna meet at this warehouse across the street. We're gonna meet at this frickin' Wizard McDonald's.
That's true.
We're all gonna meet at Wizard McDonald's.
Wizard McDonald's, the
Yes.
Copper Cauldron.
That's the Starbucks.
Wizard Starbucks, yes.
Yeah.
Well, what you can glean from probing his mind. What you can glean from probing his mind is that the masks and cloaks are going to be important.
Okay.
They have a copy of the script, which is somehow important, and they've been paying off one of the doormen.
They've been paying off one of the. Do I know who the doorman is? Do I see him paying off the doorman?
See his face.
The doorman.
Mm-hmm.
Doorman.
The doorman.
Doorman.
The doorman.
The doorman!
Well, she's married to the doorman. The doorman.
The doorman!
Oh God. Oh God.
So.
So what
Works
time?
on
What time is it
Malkavian.
right now? Because it's the day. It's the dress rehearsal.
Right, it's final dress.
Mhm.
And can I glean from him at all if there's a plan for the dress rehearsal, or if it's just the show?
You hear people over saying that the show, or the plan is for the show. It's
Okay.
for opening night, and that it will endanger the audience as well as the actors and the entire theater.
Okay. And that's all. That's all I gather.
That's all you got, yes.
All right. I take a step back
Are you putting stuff together?
and
I've put a lot together.
I take a step back and I pull out my badge
Mm-hmm.
and I call Joey. I call what is your name?
Charlie.
Charlie. I'm so sorry. I know. I'm sorry.
It's so easy to remember, man.
Sorry.
Edit that out.
I feel like this whole episode is just gonna be. We can edit that.
Yeah, we can edit that.
The name of this chapter we'll fix it in post.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us actually knows what post is. Like what post entails.
Owl post?
No.
Yep. Yes. Yes.
We'll fix that in post.
Post production, I know what it means. So you call Charlie on
So I
your
called
badge.
on my badge.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't do that.
No, it does the Power Rangers theme, not the. There you go. Not the Kim Possible theme, Power Rangers theme.
That wasn't Kim Possible.
You
That was
hear
24.
You hear
Oh,
a
I'm
small. You hear Eric's voice coming through your badge, saying your name.
Wait, my name or Charlie?
Charles.
Charlie.
Charles, are you there?
I'm here, Eric. What's going on?
I've been interrogating the prisoner with Dean, and I have gained a little bit of information. I believe that a certain doorman has been paid off, and I would like for you to investigate if you can.
Do you have a name for me?
I have
You have a face.
a face. I have a face. And I described the face. What's the face look like? Does
He appears to be a older gentleman, bald, very very thin, with sort of a hook nose. He also wears glasses.
yes, all of that. That's what he has. That's the thing.
Bald, thin, hook-nosed glasses.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. He looks like an owl.
He looks like an owl.
So, if you could investigate also the organization from which our interrogatee, yeah, I just went for it, hails, seems to have some, or possibly has some kind of contact within the show. They have a copy of the script, and I would be curious to know how they might have gotten it, if you could investigate that as well.
I will definitely keep an eye out for that.
Thank you, Charles. We'll be contacting you if we get anything more.
I will let you know if I find anything at the theater.
Thank you.
You arrive at Malkavian.
Beep beep. Beep beep.
They don't beep. They're magic.
Can I enchant mine to have a magical beep?
Yes, you can.
I don't know, can you?
Wow. Whoa.
I'm not even touching that. Moving on.
Like a textbook.
Okay.
Charlie.
Not even mad.
It's pretty good. I'm choking on my drink.
I'm not even mad.
Yeah, I'm not even mad.
Charlie, you do arrive at Malkavian Theater.
Okay.
Jeez.
The doorman in the front recognizes you and lets you in.
Okay, does the doorman fit the description?
It is not the same doorman.
Not the same doorman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which doorman is it? Different doorman?
It's a different doorman.
I'm going to.
This one is a 17-year-old ginger kid.
Oh.
Like a really awkward.
Does he have hand-me-down clothes and a stupid complexion?
Must be a Weasley.
No. No. Weasleys are all very handsome. And anyone who
disagrees can eat your shorts.
Anyone who disagrees can eat my hand-me-down shorts.
Yes.
There you go.
So, stuck the landing. Okay, so...
Okay, so I'm going to try to meet with Armand once more.
Alright, you can ask the doorman where he is.
Yeah,
He's still in the Blue Blood Lounge.
I will head up to the Blue Blood Lounge
Mm-hmm.
and see if anything has happened while we've been gone.
Okay, well, he's up there, just like sipping his red potion, and he's up there with the makeup artist, and she's holding up her wand. She's got several different utensils kind of floating around, and there's another actor who's bald, with all this white makeup on, and he's like, no, I can still see it. And she goes, well, I've tried shrinking it. And he says, my cat brain.
Have you tried a bubble charm?
A bubble charm? What do I do with a bubble charm?
Might help him breathe.
No. What if he's missing his nose? Can you use disillusionment on just his nose?
Can you use disillusionment on just now? No.
No, not really.
You're not very good at illusion spells?
No.
No.
I'm better at the illusion spells. Not that much better. But better.
And he says, anyhow, Mr. Dempsey, of course.
Yes. Has anything happened since I've been gone?
No, not at all. Just, we can't seem to get our actor's nose to disappear for the performance.
It's important.
It's very important. It's the entire impetus for his downfall. The rejection that society places on him for his different appearance and views. How can I assist you, Mr. Dempsey?
I wonder if you'd be able to help me identify someone. I described the doorman to Armand.
Oh yes, well that sounds like why not?
Why not?
Why not?
When?
Why not? Oh, Jesus.
Oh god.
Oh, wizard god. Is he working tonight?
Yes, you should be working tonight and tomorrow night as well.
What does he do? Where is he the doorman for? The front? The back?
Oh, whatever.
Does he guard the rear?
Whatever else is needed, he works. He works everywhere.
That's helpful.
We shift jobs around here. You see.
Do you know when he's scheduled to work tonight or tomorrow?
Yes, I believe he should be.
No, but do you know where he's scheduled to work tonight or tomorrow?
You might have to talk to our stage manager.
I may just do that.
Very well. He should be downstairs in the booth.
I will leave you to your work.
Of course.
I will go down and see the stage manager.
So you go downstairs
Yeah.
to the theater.
Mm-hmm.
It's very large, beautiful, big blood red curtains, and marble everywhere.
I know what curtains look like. I cast Protego on them.
Oh, that's right, you do. There's only one person in the booth, and he seems to be he's got a quill out, and he's writing down a schedule and cues and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And occasionally he'll fold a piece of paper at an airplane and send it off, and it flies away. The interesting thing about him is that he's a goblin.
Oh.
Yes, this man in the booth, the stage manager, is a goblin.
We're all fine with that in America.
That's right. Nobody's racist in America.
Melting pot stuff.
Great melting cauldron.
The
Great
great
melting
melting cauldron.
So what are you going to talk to the SM about?
I'm gonna talk to the SM about scheduling, see if I can get an idea of where Why Not would be for the evening. I'd also try to procure a copy of the script.
Okay, cool. Well, yes. He says, not now, I'm busy.
It is important.
How important is it?
I flash my YAD badge,
NYAD?
New York War Department.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I said, right?
I think
said-
you said why.
Yeah,
why?
kinda sort of.
It could be NYAD.
Okay, cool. He says, oh, how can I help you, officer?
I was wondering if you could help me figure out where your doorman Wynod will be tonight and tomorrow night.
Why not? Let me see. I always, of course, want to help law enforcement.
We appreciate your help.
I am Gortek, the stage manager.
Sounds villainous. But I could just be racist.
I definitely heard Go-Tech, as in Go-Tech.
It's Gortek.
Oh, Gore-Tech.
Yeah.
That's slightly worse.
He pulls out opens a drawer and pulls out a little clipboard, and he says, "Yes, I put Why Not on duty, signing in actors and making sure that they're all in the dressing room by the appropriate time. He'll be running the actors' entrance."
On both nights? Tonight and tomorrow night?
Mm-hmm. He pulls one long fingernail down the list. Yes. Is there any reason that I should be concerned for Wynod's safety?
No, I just had some questions for him, so I didn't know where I'd be able to find him.
You should be able to find him in the break room at the moment, I believe.
I was also wondering if I might, by any chance, have a chance to look at the script. It may help with security.
Security?
Yes, I'm in a big opening like this, just to make sure it goes off without a hitch. We want you to have a hit.
Very well. I don't have an extra copy of the script with me, but I shall send for one and give it to you as soon as I can.
I look forward to reading it.
Thank you, Mr.
Dempsey.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Dempsey.
Charlie is a dramaturg in his spare time.
Yeah.
He says, yeah.
Dramaturg of the law.
Turn the law. Okay, I'm going to, I'll go ahead and check and make sure my Protego spell on the curtain is still...
Very intense music, sorry, hold on.
Very intact.
It's very intact.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
You mean you only cast her earlier today?
Right, I just want to make sure that no one had dispelled it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that true of all of them, or is it more...
That's true of all of
based
them.
on the...
Even the crappy spell that you cast.
Whoa.
It's fine. You did your
I
best.
thought it was a very nice spell.
I'm secure in my
Spell casting ability.
Yes.
You've got a very,
Very
big,
secure.
Okay.
You've got a very big one.
I would like to go to the list, the sign-in sheet for cast and crew.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd like to go ahead and cast a barrier or a protection type charm on the stage door that will only allow the names that I mentioned through
The names that you mentioned?
that are on the cast
on the
and crew
cast
list.
Oh, very interesting. Would you cast a protection spell for me?
I shall. So that's 2 plus potency, which is 3.
This investigation music is all very intense. I don't know if it's just too intense. Is this fine? Is it fine?
This is fine.
Okay.
That's it, right? My protection score plus my potency.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
Wow.
5 successes. Damn, son.
Well done.
That's pretty good.
I try.
Well, I did go to school.
I did go to school.
Um,
They taught us some things at Salem Institute.
Some things and some stuff.
So as you're standing there enchanting this parchment, the old man...
Well, no, not the parchment. I'm casting a barrier on the stage door.
Right,
I'm
but
using
only
the
people on the list can get in.
Right, so it's like a door parchment.
Exactly.
duo.
Mhm. And in order to get in, if they weren't on the list, they would have to break your spell somehow.
Right.
Okay. Well, the gentleman who meets the description passes by as you're casting the spell and says, "Well, what are you doing? What is this?"
Just a minor insurance. Minor insurance.
Insurance. I'm running the door tonight. What? How do you explain this? Is there anything that I should know? Who are you?
I flash my badge. NYAD.
Ah, I see. He suddenly starts stammering and becoming very.
Are you alright? You look a little pale.
I'm fine, officer, of course. What would this spell entail?
Oh, just a common protection spell. I wouldn't want anything to happen.
Will it allow actors to get inside the building?
Oh, absolutely. Anyone who's supposed to be here will get in. You don't have to worry about that. Plus, I will be around if something happens.
Ah, I see. Would you excuse me, please? Do you let him go?
I let him go, and as soon as he goes out of sight, I'm gonna go cat form and follow him.
Ooh.
Very cool.
Very nice. Would you make a stealth check? And I believe that I give you a +2 bonus for being in cat form.
For being a cat?
Mm-hmm.
That's 1 + 2.
It's stealth plus your dexterity.
Plus dexterity.
Plus an extra 2 for being a cat.
3, so 5 total.
Mm.
1 success.
Not the stealthiest of cats.
I'm doing my best. It's dark.
It's dark. It's dark.
You're a cat. And I'm a cat. Cat.
So-
I'm a kitty cat. I made that sense.
Get out.
So the wings go off. I mean, there's the backstage area.
Mm-hmm.
There's the shop, and then the wings go off down underneath the audience where the dressing rooms are and where several storage spaces are.
Mm-hmm.
He walks down there, and then he walks into this large room. Actually, I'm gonna make a check for him. See if he notices it. Oh yeah, there's a cat there. As he's walking down, he notices the cat, and he starts saying, "Shoot! Shoot!
Wow.
How did a cat get in here?"
Okay, so I'll go ahead and kind of go off a ways, like maybe go up, jump up onto like something like a lower catwalk or something, and
We're not
hang out.
making the same catwalk joke again.
Nope.
Nope.
So, anyway, he walks down into one of these rooms, which is filled with like big set pieces and props and everything. And he's just like pacing back and forth,
Okay.
muttering to himself.
I'm gonna keep an eye on him. Like, just
Mhm.
it's a wizarding theater. Cats hang out. We catch mice.
That's true.
So maybe I will pretend to look like I'm looking for mice.
Okay. Dean, Eric, what are you guys doing?
I just
I'm
made a
staring at
phone
him
call.
menacingly because I don't really fully understand exactly everything that he saw.
Gotcha. Well, you can go out of the room and explain it to him.
Yeah, I'd like
Just
to
leave
do
it
that.
there.
I'd like to do that.
It is soundproof,
Yes.
but it's not soundproof for any like physical reasons. It's soundproof because of magic.
Right. So no one can hear you scream.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
No one can hear you confess.
In the interrogation room.
Okay. So I nod to Dean and request his presence outside, and then tell him everything.
Relay the information. that you-
I sneer at our prisoner and
Yeah. Do you do one of
Step
those?
outside.
Do you do one of those like?
yeah, exactly. I totally.
I don't know how to. I don't know
For
how
our
to vocalize
listeners,
that.
he
How's
kind
that?
of like puffed his chest out
Like
and
a
kind of did a
sudden
come at me
like-
bro gesture.
Yeah.
like they're like
Like a
what? Nice.
Anyway, we leave and then I said, "What'd you see?"
I saw that the masks and other robes that we found are going to be of great importance. That he has some kind of contact within the theater, namely the doorman, and which I believe he has bribed, and also that they have a copy of the script, which would lead me to think that they might have another contact within the cast, though I suppose the doorman could have gotten them that as well. But the script might be very important. I saw several visions of that.
Charlie, what are you doing as a cat? You're just keeping an eye on him?
Keeping an eye on him, seeing if there's anything suspicious. Seeing kind of who he talks to, kind of overhearing.
I'd like you to make an investigation roll.
Ooh, investigate. Oh, okay. That's 2
What's up?
plus.
Oh, sorry.
In what am I doing? Intelligence or wits or what?
That would be wit.
Wit. Do I get any additional wits for being a cat?
No.
Okay.
Cats are dumb.
No, you do not. Actually, I was thinking I might actually take some away because
Your brain shrinks.
your animal form is usually a little bit more animalistic than. It's not like you're just a human brain floating around in an animal. Sirius talks about, like, how in his
How
dog
the-
form he's more docile and
Yeah.
his brain just works a little bit differently. But I'll keep it the same because cats are pretty.
Yeah, they're pretty. crafty.
They're pretty crafty, yeah.
So investigations, that's 2 plus wits, which is 2.
So 4 dice.
4 dice.
Big money, no whammies.
2 successes.
2 successes, excellent. You were able to find, he seems to be paying a special amount of attention to a number of boxes in the middle of the room.
Which room is this? I'm sorry?
This is a large, like, kind of storage space with different big set pieces and all this other stuff. There are a lot of gravestones. There are boxes full of props. There's one big angel holding a scythe. There are, you know, these are props and pieces for this show.
Yeah.
And he seems to be, he's paying special attention to these sets of boxes in a corner. So,
Okay.
what are you guys doing?
I relayed the information.
Yeah, he relays the information. You mean to tell me we got enough leads here that I can't do my thing?
I wouldn't say that we have enough leads. I'd say that I've gotten about as much as I can from him, if you'd like to take the next round. But
Music to my ears.
Oh.
and then you turn to go back to the room and I hold your shoulder. Not too far. We are police now.
No disintegration.
No disintegration.
No disintegration, yeah.
As you wish.
Okay, so I go back in the room.
Uh-huh.
Do you follow me?
I do.
Damn it.
I do follow you, but I stand back in the corner by the door and I don't come any farther. So it's just you and him, and I'm sitting in the back
I should
with my
mention
arms
it's
folded.
become much later. It's about, you know, it's like 7:45. Everyone's stirring about the theater. Actors are running around. They're going to start.
And is this guy, this doorman, not at the door, just hanging out behind his boxes?
Yeah. He's like
Doorman.
muttering to himself and kind of freaking out.
Can I hear what he's saying?
He's saying, "Order's department is coming, poking around in here. What am I gonna do? They're gonna come after me. I didn't do anything wrong. I just let them in. I just some fans and look around. There's nothing."
I'm gonna go ahead and drop down,
Mm-hmm.
uncat form, and ask him, who's gonna come after you?
He
So funny.
jumps like 3 feet into the
Give
air.
the poor man a heart attack.
It's okay.
And he says, officer, I didn't see you there.
It's fine. Who's gonna come after you? What are you talking about?
I didn't say anything of the sort."
We both know that's not true. You know, we're here to protect you. If you have anything you want to tell me...
Would you make a persuasion roll, please? Or are you trying to intimidate him?
No, I'm trying to be persuasive.
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
I'm not even drinking. This is really
I
sad.
know, you
Captain.
yeah.
Persuasion, and then...
Yeah, what is persuasion?
It's a social skill. So persuasion...
Oh, right.
And is it presence or manipulation?
That's what I was thinking.
In this case, I'm gonna say presence.
Good. My presence is higher.
Fine, it's gonna be stamina then.
Stamina's still decent. No.
What'd you get?
Not a success. I got a bunch of close successes, but not a success.
He says, officer, you should probably leave.
Why? What's gonna happen here?
The door opens, letting in like a big stream of light from the hallway, and 2 people walk into the room, a woman and a gentleman, wearing Death Eater costumes, wearing like a mask and a cloak, and the girl says, she sounds quite young, and she says, "Why not? What's going on?" And he says, "Oh, no, nothing.
Who are you? If I may ask.
Oh, they're just actors, you see, they're costume." What?
I got it. Now I feel dumb.
Dum 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 dum.
Dumb.
They're just actors in costume.
NYAD, who are you? Give me your names.
She looks quickly at the gentleman, and then back to you.
I have a decent grip on my wand.
Oh, yes. This is the part where you roll initiative.